Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we're looking at Big Bang Comics #2 featuring Ultiman on the cover. Look at this amazing cover by Chris Ecker. Love his art, very fun retro style. So Gary Carlson, Chris Ecker, there's a story inked by the amazing dandy Don Simpson. So this is a lot of fun and this is what we are looking at today. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button. Let's get right into it. I love this cover, so much fun. This personifies exactly what Big Bang is about. They are like the nostalgia, like retro comic book company paying homage to the comics from the 60s that Gary Carlson grew up on. He is the creator of Big Bang along with Chris Ecker and a host of talented artists and writers. So we have Big Bang, Ultiman versus the Saboteur, story by Gary Carlson, pencils by John Schuler, inks by Don Simpson. That is so interesting. Okay, so Jimmy Ziegler and John Schuler are pseudonyms for Gary Carlson and Chris Ecker, sort of an homage to Superman creators Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. So that is fun. I mean, that is a commitment to the nostalgia, right? Going so far as to like come up with a pseudonym to fit your retro style. I think that is so cool. Then we have a Blitz story and pencils by Stan Timmons and inks by Gerald DeCare. Then finally a Human Sub story, Meet the Human Sub, one of my new favorite characters. I love him so much. Story by Chris Ecker, pencils by Mike Ober, and inks by Dan O'Connor. This book is too much fun, let me tell you. I mean, do you not feel like you're in a time machine? I mean, arguably this is, okay, so this came out, 30 years ago. And they were doing the retro style then. Big Bang still is publishing. They do a lot of stuff through Indie Planet. They do still a lot of the retro, but I feel like a lot of it looks kind of modern too, like the Whiz Kids. And I feel like there's this cool like creature themed one coming up soon. So follow Big Bang Comics. Go to bigbangcomics.net, Big Bang Comics on Indie Planet. You can find all this stuff. I just love this so much. It is so fun. Like, there's just so many, like, and I see the Don Simpson inks all over the place. Amazing inks, beautiful work. What a great combination of Chris Ecker and Don Simpson. Like, perfection. I love Ultiman. Oh, interesting footnote, by the way. Ultiman used to be called Ultraman, but they changed it for obvious reasons. The lettering in here is gorgeous too. I'm wondering if Don Simpson lettered this or not. It would make sense since he inked it, and like, why wouldn't you want his gorgeous retro letters? But I don't know for sure. But I love Ultiman sitting there listening to his radio, and it's like got his U logo on it, and like he just sits there in full costume listening to his, I don't know, his radio station, waiting for, a newsreel to report something, and lo and behold, something happens that he has to check out. Great panel here. That is so much fun. A warhead. I love it. I mean, I love Chris Ecker's art. It is so cool. Like, Ultiman just looks so heroic. He's probably one of my favorite Big Bang characters. I mean, I am a sucker for the blondes, I can't lie, but still, he's just fun. I love Superman, so of course I'm going to love this type of character. And this is actually a clue that Don Simpson actually did letter this, because although this is like so great. I love this. Like, it's so silly, Silver Age in a way, but I digress. So the dam that gets broken, it has a torpedo thrown at it or whatever. So it gets cracked, and then it's Dandy Damco, and anyone knows that Don Simpson's name is Dandy Don Simpson. So I feel like he did that there. Good Easter egg, Don. And then Ultiman, with all his genius, the way he's going to plug the hole in the dam is to throw this car at it, which is conveniently parked where, I don't know, but, and then, like, melt and fuse the car into, like, molten slag, and then, like, plug the hole. I mean, come on, is that not the best, like, Silver Age, like, sort of, solution? I love it. I love this too. I love Ultiman, like, catching this torpedo in midair. This is just so much fun. This is exactly what I want from a comic book. You know what I mean? It's like harkens back to the, you know, just like the salad days of superheroes and the, you know, just the fun and the, I don't know, the, you know, like nostalgia, obviously. Night Watchman, such a great character. Join the Junior Night Watchman of America. I love this. I hope this was real and just not a fake ad, that you could actually get like a secret code and decoder and a certificate. I'm sure, right? Like, is this a real address? I don't know. Elgin, Illinois. Interesting. And then this is so cool. I love the art on this. Let's see, who did we say this was? The Blitz, story and pencils by Stan Timmons, inks by Gerald DeCare. Dinosaurs on sale now. Interesting. So I love this too because it takes place in Hollywood, California, and it's like he's battling an Oscar come to life at the. And then this is the Biltmore Hotel. I love the Easter eggs like that. Like I said, like it just fits the I don't know, retro feel so well. And this art is just so good. I love it. And the Blitz, another one of my new favorite characters. Like his costume is so much fun. He's like the speedster. I love this too. Edna Mae Oliver. If that's not B. Arthur, I don't know who is. But now I'm gonna have to Google Edna Mae Oliver. Just a lot of fun. But I mean, come on, that is genius, right? An Oscar come to life. I wish I had thought of that myself. And the human sub. Okay, so clearly, if you know what Gary Carlson looks like, this is clearly an homage to Gary Carlson. This has to be him. Is that you, Gary? It has to be, right? All right. So this is the human sub. He's like the scientist. Oh my gosh, I love. He experiments on this monkey and completely replaces his blood with what is it? Hydroglycerin. Isn't that crazy? And then I think, does the monkey die and then like come back to life better than ever? And then Gary Carlson punches the monkey in the face, which is like so crazy. Oh, because he's afraid it's gonna attack him. And then it lands in the water tank where they discover that it can breathe underwater. This is like the great thing about, you know, comic books. Like, I just love that. Like, that is so, you know, because you need like quick solutions to things. Like, they can't, you know, what are they going to do? Go through 10 pages running a battery of tests to see what's happening to this monkey. So I just think fun stuff like that is just so much fun. But then the doctor's like, oh my God, I'm going to have a heart attack. We can't wait to see how this is all going to go down. So you need to download my brain into this robot body. And then I'll become the new Aquaman of the Big Bang universe. And I am living for it. And this is his daughter, who I think becomes Moray later. And, like I said, just too much fun. Like, this character's creepy. And he was referred to as a cyborg, which brings me to an interesting question. Is, like, because the cyborg is half human, half machine. But if you're all machine and you've had your, like, brains or your mind downloaded into a robot, if there's nothing organic left, are you still a cyborg? I mean, I don't know. It's a good question, right? Answers in the comments, fellas and fellettes. I love it. More great art. Who is this again? Give another shout out. Story Chris Ecker, pencils Mike Ober, and inks by Dan O'Connor. So good. Love this. Love the Big Bang universe. You would be shocked like how many like amazing artists like are featured in all of these stories. It is so good. Like, just revelation after revelation, I am telling you. Look at that great cover. Frankenstein like you've never seen before. I'm kind of interested by some of these ads. Big Bang from the 30s to the 90s. So interesting. I also love their commitment to like the whole retro fantasy. It's like, you know, Gary Carlson started this in, I guess, the 80s. So, you know, but they always like pretend like they've been around since the 30s, which I love. And then like these little articles and things like that. It would be a little confusing, I feel, and I feel that's also kind of the magic. Like if I were a new reader coming into this and I'd be like, what the hell? How has Big Bang Comics been around since the 30s and I didn't know about it? But I think that's so awesome. And this is cool. I love that Night Watchman. Night Watchman is like, you know, sort of the Batman of the Big Bang universe. So they were kind of following like a Frank Miller thing here. Ben Torres' art, amazing. Another great artist coming from the Big Bang universe. And that, I mean, how great. Love it so much. Big Bang. Dick Tracy looking, just like fun comics. Jolt Comics, Thunder Girls. High Octane Comics, Red Hot Comics. I just love this so much. Like, if you are not familiar with Big Bang, you will be in a big way. And you should be. It is so much fun. The great retro comic company from Gary Carlson, Chris Ecker, and friends. And that was such a beautiful... I'm feeling Dandy Don did ink this cover. It looks so on point, and how could you not have him do it? Anyway, answers in the comments, guys. Thanks so much. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and go to bigbangcomics.com to get your retro comic fix.